What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Toshi today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, my friends. It is the 9th day of September today. Here we are at about 306.5969. Had a nice little day yesterday, didn't we? Up 5.7%. Looking like we have validated that the low is in. I mean, I shouldn't say that we validated it yet. Technically, what we did yesterday does leave the door open to go lower, right? We found resistance. Oh, come on. I had it. It was right there. We found resistance right at prior support, and we do have a little bit of a rejection look there. So it's very possible we could go lower. You guys know me. I've called for this to be the low. It's very possible that I'm wrong and that we could still go lower. If we were to go lower, how low could we go? How low would we go? Let's see. If we take this from a low here to a high there, the lowest I could see us going would be 30513 to 3048. Somewhere around here, just above this low, just below that low, whatever. Something in that area. If I really had to guess, I don't think we go below this low, but even if we do, I doubt we get below this low. But something in that area nonetheless, okay? Let's look at the short-term stuff. We'll come back out to the daily, all right? Looking at the 1 hour time frame. That's a pretty bearish rejection. Again, from an area that you would expect to find resistance at too if you are to go lower. So in all fairness, that's not a good look. It's pretty incriminating that we do go lower. But does that mean that we go below this low? No. It just means that we go lower from here probably. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, yeah, RSI, bearish divergence on the stochastics. MACD looks all right as well, but it's very neutral and it's on the 1 hour time frame. So overall, bearish looks here, kind of neutral on the MACD, bullish, I guess, but I'm not really wooed by it because it's just neutral price action and it's the 1 hour time frame. The MACD is a little bit less reliable. Stochastics and the RSI make me think that we will come down a little bit. Okay, a little bit does not mean lower lows, but it could. We'll see. 4 hour time frame looking like we're rejecting the overbought zone. Stochastics rejected the overbought zone, and the MACD, if we keep moving down from here, would reject the zero. That is not good. That is definitely incriminating to the idea that we do go lower than this, right? That does help build a case against my perspective that we do go lower. Low here to a high. Golden ratio. I mean, maybe what we do is we just find support at the golden ratio. We get a double bottom, and then boom, we move up. It'll be like a slightly lower low, just enough to prove me wrong, and then we move up. I have a hard time believing that Toshi goes down just because it has been kind of resilient in the past. I feel like we have seen it move up and find its support areas before a lot of coins, but it oftentimes enough it does kind of move with the rest of the market too. Looking at the 4 hour here, I like the posturing of all these indicators, but just where you are, it makes me think you're going to come down. Again, it's not enough to make me think that you go lower. Let's just see. I don't mind the volume so much on the 4 hour. With the behavior that you had on this fib, it does make me think that we have lower to go. It would make me think that we do. I don't know though, but you have a low here, and then you found a higher low, and you got a higher high. I don't know. Is it the bearish hockey stick of death, or is this some kind of breakout of an overall symmetrical triangle here, and we're breaking out, moving up? I don't know. It kind of looks like the bearish hockey stick of death, and we're going to hit that puck down the ice there. We'll see. If we do go lower again, it won't be substantial. It'll just be enough, right? It'll be a little bit to scare you. Bitcoin's coming down here. What are you down today? Let's see. 0.37%. Toshi today is down 1% already. Yeah, if Bitcoin moves as low as I think it will, Toshi might get a lick as well. Maybe I'm wrong. That is a pretty harsh rejection, pretty immediate rejection. Let's see how the day ends. By tomorrow, whenever I wake up, if Toshi is sizably lower, if Bitcoin is doing what I think it'll do, I'll make another video on Toshi and we'll see. I'm not completely convinced that we're going lower yet, but I'm somewhat worried, right? This is not the reaction we wanted at this level. It does look like a lower high. Do we have a running flat? Is it a bullish running flat? You guys, we've been seeing these running flats, haven't we? Look at this. Hold on. Let me show you, okay? Bullish running flat. And tell me what you think. This right here actually does make me now think that we're going lower. I'm sorry. I know we're going back and forth, but I think I am going to call for this to go lower. Toshi's been one of those coins that I've been a little bit more volatile with as far as calling the low goes. There's some coins that I'm also pretty volatile with. But looking at this here, bullish running flat. You see, this is the schematic. Come on now, Google. Load up for me. Is it frozen? Did I not click on it right? Why is it? What's going on here? Yes. We want to pull that up. Okay, there we go. So you see this here. It looks like this, or it looks like this. You see it's kind of like that shape. And you have a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you see it? Do you see it? Right? Overall, the shape. Do you see it? If we come down, do you see the shape? You see the shape right there? You see the shape right there, right? And then it's 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. Let's draw it. Ready? So we've got the shape. We'll move it up. Come on now. Move it up, right? We go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? A little bit lower, maybe. Might go just below that low. We look at this. Typically, you do go below that low. Yeah. And it's a bullish in an uptrend, bullish running flat. And we are in an uptrend. We have higher lows and higher highs. It's a running flat. I'm convinced. I'm convinced now. I don't mess with Elliott wave theory, you guys. It's whenever you identify the proper wave count, you don't mess with it. It's in an uptrend. It's a bullish phase of consolidation. And the reason they call it a running flat is because it's a flat pattern. You're moving sideways, right? It's a flat pattern. I didn't draw that line the best at all. Let's move you down a little bit. Come here. Come on now, something like that. You're moving sideways. I didn't draw the line perfectly, but you get it, right? Moving sideways. It's a running flat because you're running. You're moving up, but you're moving flat, right? Regular flat is whenever it's like a horizontal channel. Anyways, so now that we've properly identified that, that would imply that we do have one more leg down. Okay. And it probably does go below this low. What is a target that we have on the fibs? Because Fibonacci retracements and Elliott wave theory go perfectly well together. What's an area below the fibs that we have just below this low? Maybe we go as low as 004424. Let me run those numbers real quick. What would that be? That's 25% down. I don't know about that. But we could see, maybe something that's just below it there. Maybe like a 20% drop could happen. Oh, that's a bit intense. By the way, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I wouldn't sell. I don't think it's a good time to sell, man. Even if it drops 20%, I think it's best to just hold through the pain because it'll come back up in a matter of. And when this thing moves up, I mean, it could be 2 or 3 days that we're up at new relative highs. You know what I mean? It's not worth playing the game here. What if I'm wrong? What if Elliott wave theory is not my specialty? What if I'm wrong? Right? Let me see. Maybe we don't go down that low. Let's see. From a high to a low. Trying to make sense out of something that's just below that low there, right? I just doubt that you go all the way down here. It's going to be a running flat. So I'm going to take one more low to high. Maybe I should take this low to high. Just trying to find out. 00447 could be where we go, you guys. 0044. So let's say 0045 to 0048 is where I think we're going to go. Final answer, final verdict. Bullish running flat. Bearish momentary price action. Bullish aftermath, okay? And then we're on to new all-time highs. Where are those new all-time highs? We already know it's 007 or higher, right? 1 cent or more could be the target area. This thing, it's a very bullish consolidation phase. If we moved up right here, right, from a low to a high, that was our move up. Once we're done consolidating here and ready to move up, assuming that low is at about 0044, right? Let's put it like right there, okay? I'm just gonna move it up a little bit right there, right? Something like right there. That would take us to new all-time highs if we saw a replicated move here. I don't think we'll see a replicated move. I think it'll be a bigger move because, again, it's going to be a 1, 2, 3. The third leg is typically better. It will take us to new all-time highs. When we go to new all-time highs, you take this high to low on the fibs. 0044. You're going to go from 3 zeros 44 to 2 zeros 44. You're going to see a 10x move, right? And it's actually almost 3 zeros 45. Sorry, 3 zeros 44 to 2 zeros 45. That's over a 10x move from whatever this low is. This is an insane buying opportunity, not a selling opportunity. Okay, understand. And that's the minimum target. The maximum target's at 1 cent. So you've got phenomenal potential here. Absolutely, you're going there. I got no doubt about it. But lower prices, that's what's expected. Bullish running flat. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.